It's Thursday already, August 28th, and this is the second to last video of the S&P 500 daily update series, taking a look at these executive dashboards. Quick update on the index itself. If we take a look here, Walgreens Boots Alliance is getting kicked out of the S&P 500 today and being replaced by Interactive Brokers Group. So that's an update for me to make on the map after this video. And speaking of the map, let's get right to the dashboard and take a look at the market performance for Wednesday, August 27th. So here's our overall sectors and market cap. Let's jump right to the daily performance and see that it's more of a mix on the day. Paramount Skydance, the biggest loser, being called a kind of a meme stock surge that they're correcting. And the biggest gainer, Albemarle, a company that I had not heard of until this morning. And see that similar to Martin Marietta Materials that we looked at yesterday, they are in the Charlotte, North Carolina area. As a chemicals company, we'll take a closer look at them when we cover the material sector. So moving on to our sector-specific dashboards, energy, up for the most part. Utilities, same, no major movers one way or the other. Consumer staples, we can see the big down arrow here is J.M. Smucker, located in Orrville, Ohio, down 4.4%. The real estate sector, again, we'll move past this one pretty quickly. And we'll move past healthcare as well. I want to get to materials and just take a quick look at Albemarle. So if we click the big green arrow and see that they're up 7.5%, part of the purpose of this dashboard is to see how much room does this company have to grow within its industry. So we see they're a chemicals company. So we can take a look at all of the chemicals companies in the S&P 500 and see that Albemarle's share is rather slim. So right off the bat, this tells me there might be some major room for growth here within an already established industry based on this company's differentiation, cost, execution. So something to look into. Just wanted to point out that that's part of the purpose here, and then making those connections with other potential industries in that same geographic area. So we looked at Martin Marietta yesterday, and we can see, if I turn on the imagery, not super easy to see, but there's a bunch of quarries in this area, and all that contributes to what that company is up to. And there they are, Martin Marietta Materials, just down the road in Raleigh. Industrial sector, mostly up for the day. And consumer discretionary, similar pattern here. CarMax topping the list, but also Wynn Resorts here in Las Vegas. And wanted to point out our little cluster of entertainment companies here in the Vegas area. We've got Wynn Resorts, then MGM Resorts International, and Caesars Entertainment, which is actually up in the Reno area. But all these casino companies are classified as hotels, restaurants, and leisure. So if we take a look at that subsector more broadly, you can see that McDonald's is the biggest in the group. The cruise line operators are also there. But here we've got Las Vegas Sands, Wynn, Caesars, and MGM, the big casino operators. And they were all up on the day, largely thanks to an upgrade of Wynn from UBS, helping all casino operators across the board. Financials, bank stocks are continuing to do well along with the rest of the financial sector. Communication services, similar. There's Paramount Skydance there at the bottom. And then finally, information technology. Now, I'd mentioned yesterday that we were going to take a look at NVIDIA and their earnings, but of course that earnings call was held after the market closed that we're looking at in today's update. regardless, just looking at the futures this morning, it does not appear that NVIDIA's lower projections, modestly lower, are really rattling markets one way or the other. So kind of an anticlimactic story to end out the week. But regardless, I guess no news is good news in some ways when it comes to the markets and people's investments. So with that, we'll end today's video, and I hope you stay tuned because tomorrow is the last of the series, and then I'll provide an update on what's coming next. So appreciate you hanging in there. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you tomorrow.